Wet weather hit Washington County as well, but some say it was some good news in the area. Our Southern Utah correspondent Cannon Sechrist has more here.
Due to the heavy rainfall, many areas in Washington County experienced flooding. However, some neighbors kept their sprinklers running. Due to Washington County's extremely dry climate, monsoon season can be extremely helpful in a drought. However, this year, due to an extremely wet winter, lakes and reservoirs were almost replenished to full capacity. Washington County Water Conservancy District says how these recent monsoons have directly affected the water conservation efforts.
A lot of it is just coming from our citizens just turning off their sprinklers. So after we have a good rainfall, we ask our local residents here to just turn off their sprinklers. And so we usually have 2 or 3 days where people just turn off their sprinklers. And so we actually save quite a significant amount of water during those couple of days after a good rainstorm.
When these monsoons hit, they bring a lot more than just water down the river, which makes it hard to conserve.
You'll see a lot of debris, and a lot of times the water almost looks as dark as milk chocolate. And when that occurs, that is hard for the system to handle. It gums up the valves and the pipes. And so we're unable to take that water just because it has so much debris in it.
The biggest impact that we receive from the monsoon moisture usually isn't noticed until late into the fall.
If that soil has a really good moisture content, it actually holds the snow better and allows that snow to melt and run off to the reservoirs in the springtime. So interestingly, a really good monsoonal rain in the summertime will actually help the spring runoff almost 6 months from now to 8 months.
Zachary says that other than turning off your sprinklers when it rains, there is another thing you can do to drastically reduce the amount of water you use.
When the fall weather hits and the temperatures cool down, is to pull back your landscaping watering quickly too, because most people overwater in the fall when most of their plants are going into a dormant level.
The Washington County Water Conservancy District is even offering a landscape irrigation clock that can be controlled by a smartphone to make it much easier to turn off your sprinklers. Reporting in Washington County, Cannon Sechrist, ABC4 News.